We are back home here for week number 8 as the Ravens are here to host the Chicago Bears in today's episode here in the Baltimore Ravens franchise here on Madden 26, as it is week 8 and we're really flying high here as the Chicago Bears are currently in second place in the NFC North, and of course they are right now trailing right behind the Vikings, who are trying to stay neck and neck with them. And of course we've been playing very well here in our division as well, as you see there in our rankings there. We're doing pretty well there in a lot of offensive rankings and a few defensive rankings as well, as Lamar Jackson, Henry, and company will come in back home here for this matchup here today, as this should be a good one here, as the Bears, of course, right now 3-3 for the season, and they're looking to try to see if they can knock off one of the top teams, if not the top team in the AFC, as we, like I said, they are in first place, and of course the Bears right there not far behind the Vikings there in their division. Last game there for the Chicago Bears, 13-3 was the final, as New Orleans just could not muster up anything. But in the second quarter there, towards the end of the half there, they were able to kick a field goal and get themselves on the board there. But Chicago, of course, they were just pretty stagnant as well. They did pretty well there in the first quarter, and then really did not be able to do anything until the third quarter, midway through the third quarter, getting 2 field goals there for themselves. And of course, going on to hold on and get a nice win there. Swift, of course, 18 carries, 79 yards. He had a pretty decent day. Caleb Williams, pretty well, 5 carries for 15 yards. He had a pretty decent day in passing as well. As you see here, Burke and, of course, Odunze both with over 60 yards for the game in that matchup. And, of course, he will try to do a little more better job here today. Of course, it's going to be a tough task for them to do so, as he's going to have to deal with this Ravens defense, who's been very electric as of late, and we're hoping that electricity will continue on and shock these Bears right back to Chicago. Now, for us, our game plan is, of course, it's obviously going to be stopping the running game, as we need to, of course, get to Caleb Williams any way we can. See his numbers there, his 79 overall, superstar X factor for him, and of course we know what he can do. If you guys remember from just last year when we had the Bears as part of our franchise, and we did very well with Caleb, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, and of course making him a household name there. As of course there you see his numbers, and at least this game right now, 1,084 yards so far this season, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions this season so far. There you see 35 carries, 136 yards. No rushing touchdowns, but he does have a fumble, as he has the franchise tag there, and of course the future of the franchise. As DJ Moore, the veteran receiver, is going to be helping him out here today as well. As you see his speed numbers there, he got a little bit of regression going on right now. The only thing really helping them out, or at least him out, is he's having a pretty decent season so far here. Maybe not some gaudy numbers here. He's in his 8th year now here in the NFL, but he has put up some, he's doing his best here as a veteran, playing that role, helping out maybe really the most part here for the younger guys on the field there. Jalen Johnson, of course, we know what he can do there, and then that secondary as well, as he's been not so impressive this season, but he has an interception there, 32 tackles right now, and of course Brister helping out there, that secondary as well, as he is their strong safety, star safety, and there you see his numbers as well. So we're going to be expecting the kind of the same that we've seen him back in that last series that we had with the Bears here today. Now, our job here, of course, obviously is get to the quarterback. Most importantly, we need to find that way to kind of slow down or kind of at least neutralize Swift, and he is going to be their key to their running game there. And if we can keep Swift in check and not let him go run about and do a lot of crazy things there, then I think we'll be fine. Of course, for us, defense, or at least for our offense here, we got to make sure we don't let Edmonds, and of course, like I said, Brister, as well as Jalen Johnson, get to the football, and we just got to make some really good passes, which we've been doing so far here this season. And really just got to get that running game ramped up so we can be able to open up the playbook a little bit more and get our passing game going here. So we'll see what we can do here. We'll lead off, start off here the start of the game on defense. As we see Williams here throws a quick pass there. That's going to be a reception, and that's going to give him a few yards as the Ravens defense makes a quick stop there. Gain of 5 there for Chicago. 3rd and 5 now we'll get to here. He's got a man in motion. And of course, Williams here. Love to get a victory here in Baltimore in a very hostile crowd here as DJ Moore stiff arming there. And he gets enough there to get the first down. So they'll go ahead and move the chains. It'll be at the 37-yard line here. 1st and 10 here for the Bears. It's still a pass there. It's going to be broken up as DJ Moore could not hold on to that pass there. We'll go on. See what they can do here on this 2nd and 10. And great job there to get to the quarterback there. But Williams already got the ball there to Swift, and Swift gets enough there to just, just gets stopped short there of getting that first down. I thought he got the first down. They'll go ahead and do a QB sneak there on 3rd and inches. Kind of expected here, at least in this season and this Madden this year. We'll see what they can do now here with a new fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. And hand off there to Swift as he'll get stopped in the backfield. Nice job there for the defense that time around. Getting a loss of a yard. Pushing them back now as the 2nd and 11 coming up here. We'll see if they'll go back to Swift here on this down. And we'll see Williams here again. Drops back in the pocket. Throws this one there quickly to DJ Moore, who gets the catch. And of course the veteran showing off his skills there. Able to help his team out. Again, new set of downs here for the Bears. Bears looking very good here on this opening drive. Nice stop there as Matakumba gets in the backfield there. Nice stop there for the Ravens D as they get to Williams. And that's going to be a nice stop of a loss of 4 there for the Bears. As they'll now try to see if they can recoup that here on the 2nd down. Deep pass here. This is going to go up, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be brought down as Roman Dunze gets that catch there at the 6-yard line. Of course, we know what he's all about. We had a great 2 or 3 seasons there with him. And he was still not even really getting close to his prime just yet there. And we'll see a 1st and 10 pass there being thrown, and that's going to be thrown away as the defense that time does a great job putting some pressure there. Of course, doing a good job of their coverage as that ball is going to be quickly thrown there to Roman Dunze as he finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago, as the Bears get the first points of the day here at M&T Bank Stadium as the Ravens defense now gives up 6 points, and now we'll have to see what our offense can do here for us. As the defense kind of let us down here on this opening drive. Let's see if we can bounce back with a successful opening drive here as you see Lamar Jackson, his numbers so far here for his career. We'll see what he can do here. The ball on their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10, and they're going to, of course, hand it off to the big man here. It's going to be Henry, just basically just shrugs off everybody that comes towards them. And he gets a nice first down. Nice job there. A great way to start here on the ground. Let's keep it going. Let's get this big Henry, this big old train here called Henry going. And so we'll see a nice handoff there. That's going to be a successful run. Not much there on that play, but decent. We got to get some better blocking here. I think we'll get that. See now 3rd and 8 coming up here. Lamar's going to have to throw this one. That pass is going to be completed and caught there by Andrews. But that's not going to be enough there to get us the first down to keep this drive alive. As we'll see 4th and 5 coming up. There's an injury on the field here. It will be a Bear. And now it looks like Baltimore is going to try to go for it here on 4th and 5. 4:55 left here in the first quarter. We'll go for our first 4th down here in this game. Pass there, going to be completed, but just cannot get to the first down marker. Great play there as Edmonds is right there on the tackle. Nice stop there from him. As looks like we try to get that one there to Hopkins. And Hopkins just could not get to the marker for that first down. So it'll be a turnover on downs here for the Ravens as they'll get the ball up here on their own 45. Hand off there to Swift. Swift gets a nice carry, and he's got great blocking. And now it's just going to be a track meet there as he's going to get down the field here. Touchdown, Chicago. And the Bears, of course, getting that nice real estate there that we gave up on that fourth down. And they are able to get down the field here. And like I said, this is going to be a challenge for us. We haven't seen too many good rushers here this season. Of course, like I said, I know what the capabilities of Swift is all about. That was our bread and butter there with the Bears. And we did a great job there building that offensive line there, tailored to him. The running game, and that passing game started getting better. We'll see what we can do here on their second drive. Here we're down by 14, 1st and 10. Still in the first quarter as we go. Jeez. Henry gets taken hit hard there by Edmonds, as that's going to be a loss of a yard. We'll jump to a 3rd and 11. Jackson in the backfield there with Heel. As Henry looks like he's probably got getting a little bit of air. And we'll see Jackson here drops back in the pocket, throws this one there. That's going to be complete, and that's going to be caught there by Bateman. But unfortunately, Bateman cannot get to the first down. They're going to go for it here again. 4th and 1. I think this time they're going to keep it on the ground. So Henry there runs this one. Henry break off a tackle, and he is going to get the first down as they continue moving the chains here. Don't know if that was a smart play for us, but in this situation, we're down by 14 in the first quarter. We got to at least try something. So we'll keep the drive alive as we'll see the ball now on their 39-yard line. Play action here from Jackson. Jackson throws this one up to Andrews. Andrews fights for it. Comes down with a great catch there for the veteran. As that's going to be a 1st and 10 there on the 44-yard line here for the Ravens. Ravens now creeping a little more deeper now here in the Bears territory. 1st and 10. Jackson throws this one up there. That is going to go through the hands. Or actually, I don't know if that was through the hands or between the defender and the receiver there. But it's going to be an incomplete pass. Jackson now has to go for here on 2nd and 10. Pass there going to be completed. Oh, great job there breaking off the tackle there by Bateman. As he'll get to the 25-yard line of the Bears. Moving the chains as they are now starting getting some rhythm in their offense here. 1st and 10 here. Jackson now hands off to Henry, and Henry will get stopped as that'll be a loss of 2 on the play. Looks like they're going to go to the pass here on this 2nd and 12. Drop back here from Jackson. Jackson rolls out to the right-hand side. Jackson going to call his own number instead. He's going to get this all the way down to the 18. And that's going to be a nice run there for him. Modest 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they can do here. We'll see if they'll go back to the air or go to the ground. They're going to go to the air this time. Jackson throws. That's going to be completed. Likely he's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens! Baltimore on the board here, finally late in the first quarter, as they're able to get a nice pass and get themselves in. Now down by 7. They need a quick 3 and out here on defense, and we could be back in this ballgame. But at least we got on the board here. I wasn't for sure this quarter was going to be our quarter. I almost feel like we're going to have to do twice as more work in the second quarter. But we did a great job there on that drive. And next in play there, 10 plays, 74 yards. Taking almost 4 minutes off the drive as there's only 47 seconds left here. Or I should say 44 seconds left remaining here in the first quarter. And we'll see the Bears will have the ball here. They so far are being successful on their opening first two drives of the day. You'll see a pass there. That's going to be completed by Roman Dunze. As he does a great job there boxing out. He is able to get that ball and get the first down. The ball is now, I believe, placed at the 42-yard line of the Ravens. It'll be a 1st and 10. 10 seconds left in the play in this quarter. And we'll see a catch there thrown. And it looks like there's an injury on the field here. And a nice catch there from Moore. As he will get the catch there at the 36. There'll be a 2nd and 4 coming up, as we'll see a flag being thrown here. And it looks like a false start there for the Bears, as the Bears now have to lose 5 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. And Williams there throws this one there. Tight end there. There's Loveland. Gets the catch there. That's going to put him on the first down. And that'll be it for the first quarter. As the ball's going to be placed at the Ravens' 23-yard line. That is it for the first quarter. We are down by 7, but hey, we're not out of it just yet. As we still have plenty of time to get back in this ballgame here. Once we get our momentum going here, both on the offensive side and hopefully here at some point here on the defensive side, it should be a ball game here for us. As we'll see, Williams down up the middle there, throwing this one there. That's going to be caught, as that's going to be a nice first down, as the receiver was at a good range there. He had a nice job there stretching out and getting that pass. I don't know what our Ravens defense doing that time. They should have been playing, there should have been somebody up the middle there who was playing zone. Pass going to be thrown away as Williams cannot find. It looked like he was intended there for Roman Dunze, but he had to get rid of it there as there was 2 Ravens on, screaming right at him. As Williams here throws this one there, that ball's going to be caught there by Swift as he gets to the 6. 3rd and goal coming up. We'll see what they'll do here. Drop back and throw, and that's going to be a great catch there by Burke, as he is going to get that one, and he's going to be able to keep his legs in bounds. As that's going to be a touchdown, Chicago. And Chicago on the board here again. It's going to make it now 2-possession lead here, 21-7 here in Baltimore. Bears taking 7 plays and 79 yards on that drive. Bears looking pretty good here offensively, and so not doing and doing very well off the defensively as well. They've made good stops here, shutting us down on 4th quarter or 4th down. As we see Henry, oh look at this run here. Henry says, "Nuh-uh, this is not over with yet. I'm going to put this one on the board." As he gets a nice run there from him, great blocking there from the defense. Thank goodness, no flags at all. Touchdown, Baltimore. As Derrick Henry finds his way into the end zone there. Nice hustle there from him. Able to get down the field with not much effort there. Just pretty much just finds that one hole that he had to run through. 70 yards on that play. And that is going to be his, what is it? That's going to be I think it's 14th of the season. And so we'll see a handoff, and nice there. Swift almost breaking away from that play there. Again, we just got to figure out a way to stop him and kind of control him, but we just cannot find a way to do so. Not to mention the Bears doing a great job here of just mixing it up very well here in this first half. Moore gets another reception there, looking very good here. He's looking like he's trying to have a nice game here today. 21-14, Chicago leads it. You'll see a 1st and 10 now, play action. Williams here quickly throws there, finds Loveland, and Loveland's going to tip out of bounds, gets his foot out of bounds there at 33. Nice reception there for him as he gets the first down. We'll see a 1st and 10 coming up here. Drop back here, quick throw there from Williams, but that ball's going to be quickly dropped as Burnham there could not hold on to it. 2nd and 10 coming up, ball on 33. Pass there, going to be intercepted. Nice play there from the defense as the Ravens, Jair Alexander, I should say, gets the interception, and he is going to turn this ball over to the offense here on this play. Great job there from our corner, former Packer, now here with the Ravens, and he's had a great season here with us so far. Let's see if he can. Of course, did a great job there. Let's see what our offense can do now here. Perfect timing there. For now, we'll see a play action. Pass there by Jackson, as Jackson will throw this one there for a couple of yards there on the play. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 20 or on 22. Quick pass there. Finds Andrews. Andrews, nice little spin, but couldn't do much with that, and he'll get down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens, as the Ravens veteran tight end has a great play there that time. Now we'll see here what we can do here. Ball to 41. Pass is going to be broken up. It's intended there for Flowers, as he could not hold on to it that time. See what happens here on this 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 41. Drop back here. Quick pass there to Flowers. Flowers gets the catch, and he's going to take this one at the 49. As, oh no, Andrews is grabbing his foot or something. He'll have to come off the field, and likely will have to come over and take over here on a couple of snaps. Hopefully, Andrews is fine. As we'll see a handoff here to Hill. Hill does a great job. Gets a little hung up there on his own block, but he finds a way to get around it. And he's down to the 41-yard line. We'll see a foot contusion for Andrews, and he looks like he might be coming back later in the game, hopefully. If not, he's not serious there, so he might sit out the rest of the game. But we'll see a pass there being completed by Bateman. Bateman gets this one near his knees, and he's able to haul this one up to the 19-yard line for a first down there for the Ravens. Ravens looking really good here on this drive. Down by 7, could tie it up here with a touchdown. Toss play there to Henry. Henry going on the far right, left-hand side. And he's going to be taken there at the 13-yard line. There you see his numbers so far this season, as he has now 14 rushing touchdowns here, looking to try to see maybe get number 15 here. We'll see a 2nd and 4 coming up. Ball there at the 13-yard line of the Bears. Hand off as Henry all messed up with Edmonds and company there, and Edmonds did a great job there getting a stop. Didn't do too much on that play, but did a great job there of getting his teammate involved in it. 3rd and 4 coming up. We'll see what the Ravens can try to do. As we'll see the handoff in. They're going to go back with Henry there. Oh, nice stiff arm there from Henry. Says, get out of my way. And gets up in the middle there. As you see 9 carries, 101 yards there for him. And he is looking for another chance to get in that end zone. 1st and goal coming up. Ball on the 5. We'll see a handoff. Oh, no. Jackson's going to call his own number instead. A little QB blast. Finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Number 8 calls his own number that time around, as that's going to be his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Great call there from Lamar, as they were not looking for that at all here. That's something they should be looking forward to here in a situation like that. It's tied now 21 apiece. We'll see if the defense can get the ball back here for us. As we'll see a 1st and 10. Drop back there for Williams as he gets the throw there. Nice pass there from him. And like I said, this offensive line of the Bears doing a great job here protecting him. And we got to figure out a way how to stop him. And, of course, stop this man right here as he gets another first down. That is Swift as he crosses the first down marker. Ball to 42. They're going to hand it back to him again, but this time he's going to get gobbled up. He'll get about a yard on that play as Smith makes the tackle. We'll see now 2nd and 9 coming up. With 2:24 left here in the first half. Play action here. Oh, Williams finally getting brought down in the backfield. Great job there from the defensive line. Watching that play action there as Jones comes in, gets the sack. And that'll be a 2-minute warning now here for Chicago. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Pass there, going to be thrown off to the left-hand side there to Swift, and Swift's going to fight for that yardage there for the first down marker. He's going to get it. Mark him at the 47. 1st and 10 as they go no huddle here. Williams trying to, of course, not let the Baltimore get their new personnel out there, but smart play as he'll throw this one away as he just could not find nobody that time. 2nd and 10 coming up, ball on the 47. Williams here has a man in motion. That'll be Loveland. As we'll see a drop back here. Quick pass there thrown to the Loveland. The rookie finds the catch, and he's going to get that one at the 44. They quickly get up back on the line here on this 3rd and 6. They know they don't have much time left here, and they want to try to score here before the half. And they want to leave less, ideally you want to leave less time there for your opponent, but they could not complete that pass, and they could not go and they did not kick the field goal either for whatever reason. So they end up putting the ball back to us deep in our own 20, or near a 25-yard line. 2nd and 2 coming up as Jackson there gets that one there to Henry, and Henry stays in bounds. Both teams have their timeouts, but not using them. As we'll see, maybe they'll try to use them when they get closer to the field goal range here. But 13 seconds left. Jackson here drops back in the pocket, looks here, fires. That's going to be thrown. And Flowers has it, and they're going to call their first timeout. Baltimore burning their first timeout now here in the first half. They have 2 left remaining. They might have enough time for at least one play here, especially if it's in bounds. Got to call a quick timeout. 7 seconds left here, 2nd and 2. Jackson here drops back in the pocket, looks here, fires this one off there, finds Bateman. Bateman gets the catch, and he's going to get out of the 46-yard line. Last play now here in the half, 3rd down, or excuse me, 1st and 10. 3 seconds left, I should say. Jackson here drops back, throws this one up there. That's going to get tipped away. Nice job there from Douglas as he gets that nice ball. The ball came up actually a little short there, looked like, from Jackson. But nonetheless, that is going to be it for your half as the Baltimore Ravens, I was getting a little nervous there in that first quarter, but Baltimore able to come back here in the second quarter, putting the game back in their favor here, tying it back up now here, even it out at 21. Take a look at some scores around the league here. So take a look at some of the games here. We got the Chargers, Herbert and company take on J.J. McCarthy, 21-10 there in Los Angeles. As the Chargers go on to win that one here this week. Chargers looking pretty good here, making a statement there in the AFC West. We'll go on down to Miami, as we'll see, or actually no, Atlanta. As Atlanta taking on the Dolphins, and you see a pass there at halftime right now. Tua looking pretty good, 13 of 17, 153 touchdowns. Right now they lead at 21-0. And in Carolina, we'll see Baltimore, or I should say the Bills of Buffalo playing here, as they'll see a quick pass there. That's going to be Bryce Young going that one to the house to his tight end as he finds them there. 14-3 right now at the half. Josh Allen and company, hey, you guys got to get something going there. You're my favorites right now for this season in real life. And right now they're looking not too good right now. 14-3 there. Bills are really trailing as we, of course, have a pretty good game here in our hands right now. A lot of good, both backs are looking pretty good here. Neither defenses can figure out how to stop the opposing back. And, of course, the quarterbacks, pretty good. Looking pretty solid here. Lamar's been looking pretty good. Of course, Williams has thrown an interception. And right now, we'll see how this is going to go. So we get the ball at half, as we'll see Hill gets this one all the way down to the 37-yard line. Nice, decent return there for him. And there you see the quarterback right now this season, Lamar, with rushing yards there. Always usually on top there when it comes to quarterbacks in that category. As Lamar finds a pass there to Flowers. Flowers is going to take this one all the way down to the 44-yard line. Nice way to start the drive here. As we'll see now, a new set of downs here, 1st and 10, and a handoff there to Henry. Henry breaks a tackle before he is finally brought down there as he gets about a few more, I would say about 3 to 4 yards there on that carry. We'll see now what they'll do here on this. Actually, no, excuse me, it's about like 7 yards there on that carry. So 3rd and 3 coming up as a handoff here to Henry, and again Henry, look at him. Gets a good block, finds his way on the outside, and he finds his way into the end zone on his thrown. Touchdown, King Henry. Ravens on the board here again. They break this tie up here. As a great run there as Henry finds his way into the end zone. That's going to be his 15th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Ravens, 3 plays, 63 yards, taking about a minute and 13 off the clock. Let's see if the defense now can come out here and play some decent defense here and make a quick stop here as they grab a hold of Swift there, and there he'll get about 3 on that carry. And like I said, Swift is one of those tough guys. He's very nimble on his feet. He can get through a lot of get over his way away from tackles like that right there. And once he gets that momentum going, breaking that first tackle, that second and third tackle is going to be really tough for you to get a hold of him. As we'll see now, 3rd and 3 coming up. Williams here drops back. He's looking, fires up the middle, and overthrows there on that pass. As Berlin was the intended receiver, and they'll be forced to punt. As we'll get the ball back at our own 35-yard line. Henry is going to have the football here. He's going to run this, and he gets just about a yard, if not back to the line of scrimmage here on the play. 28-21 here. Baltimore leads it. Jackson here goes, drops back here, throws this. That ball's going to be completed. Nice job there from Henry as he keeps his legs moving there. As he does a great job there getting that ball, putting himself at the 40-yard line of the Bears. Bears probably were not expecting that play whatsoever. As we'll see now Jackson get his number called here. Jackson goes up the field here. Jukes does a nice little juke move and then finally gets brought down at the 16-yard line as he is now fired up, ready to go here on the ground. Nice hustle there from him, as that'll get him to another first down here for Baltimore. Baltimore looking very sharp here, as they're looking, of course, trying to keep this momentum going that we've had so far this season. It'll be a 1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line. Jackson up the middle, finds a receiver, and he is going to find Likely, I believe, on that catch for the 2nd down. 2nd and 5 coming up. A quick pass there. Nice throw, but it's going to be dropped. As I believe Flowers could not, Bateman could not hold on to it. I believe that was Bateman. We'll see now 3rd and 5 coming up the middle. That was for Flowers, but it was too soon. And that's going to be intercepted as now Voorhees is going to have to come off the field here. I don't like that. He's limping. Hopefully he's okay, but we end up throwing an interception there, and that was in red zone right there. That's the 7th interception now we've thrown there with Lamar. We got to get this ball back, as Swift's now going to try to run this one out of the backfield there on his own 9-yard line as he gets no gain on that play. Nice stop there from Simpson and the Ravens. As there's another foot contusion there. So he'll have to come out of the game there for a bit. He'd probably be done for the day. We'll see now for a 2nd and 10 here. We drop the quarterback back there. Nice job of getting Williams again as he's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. I thought I was going to say be a safety, but they're going to give him, I guess, the benefit of the doubt there. So now ball on the 2-yard line here, 3rd and 17. Pin your ears back and go after them, boys. As we'll see scramble now here for Williams, and Williams gets this one there. He finds his way to the 25-yard line, and he gets a big gain there for a 1st down. Nice hustle there from him. Getting away from there. That was poor defense there. We could not keep a track of the quarterback that time. As now Swift's going to come on the left-hand side here. Nice run there for him as he is able to get down to the 39 and get a new set of downs here for the Bears. Bears trying to keep this drive alive here. They were pinned back in their 2-yard line. Now they're on their own 39. Oh, nice little juke move there from Swift, and he's going to get down crossing the 50 as he's going to get to the 47-yard line of the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens need to make a stop here. Come on now. 1st and 10. Pass there be completed, and that's going to be caught as that'll be a gain of 2. Swift in the backfield there. He's going to get that ball hand off to him. He's going to get popped hard there by Smith. But Jones is going to be coming off the field here as look like he's grabbing his hammy there. And he'll have to come off the sideline there and get that one rubbed out. As he didn't do too good of a job of stretching out here before this game here today. 3rd and 6 coming up as we'll see Williams here. Quick pass, and that's going to be intercepted as well. Nice play there for the defense, as they're able to watch the eyes of the quarterback that time, and they will find a nice catch as now we'll get the ball at their own 29-yard line. Nice job there for the defense. Let's get back in that red zone again, and this time finish the job as Henry will make a carry there. Now Henry over 150 yards for the day, two rushing touchdowns on 13 carries. And he is definitely looking really good right now. Yep, full. That's what I thought. It's going to be a hamstring there. So he'll have to come off the field there for a bit. We'll see a 2nd and 2 coming up. Henry, of course, he's going to get his number called there. And, yeah, he's going to get – I thought he had it. but the Bears lineman's going to get a hold of him before he gets to the first. It's going to be a first, or it's going to be a 3rd and 1. As we'll see a handoff here to Henry, and Henry fights his way as he gets just enough there to get the first down. Move the chains now, 1st and 10. Ball's going to be placed at the 43-yard line of the Ravens. Ravens here trying to get back in that red zone there as we threw an interception. And trying to get Flowers involved here. And we like to see his numbers get up a little bit more here. He's our future wide receiver here. We got to start throwing to him a little bit more here, but we'll see a quick pass. That was intended there for Flowers, but likely is able to be right there, and he's able to take it away. Gets a nice catch there, and he's going to be looking at a 3rd and 2. We'll see a nice handoff here. Great block there from Likely, and now Henry here running this one down all the way down to the 14-yard line of the Bears. And that is it for the 3rd quarter. 4th and final quarter coming up here. It's a tight one. It's a 7-point ball game right now. Ravens take the lead. Let's see if they can finish it now here. And let's see if we can get some more solid, good defense coming out from the Ravens here. As right now the Bears pretty much controlling our defense, doing whatever they want with it. Pass there being thrown there to Andrews, and he's back in the ball game, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. As that's going to be Andrews' 6th receiving touchdown of the season. As he is back in the ball game here, he's not going to let this little injury there. Looks like he's good. He's ready to play. As he's going to find his way into the end zone. Nice finish there for the Ravens. 7 plays, 70 yards, taking 2:55 off the game. And we'll see now a nice 2-possession lead, 35-21. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. As Williams here quickly, that ball's going to be batted away there. Nice job there, putting your hands up there, D-line. As now we'll see a 2nd and 10 coming up. And we'll see a handoff there to Swift, and we do a great job there. As Starks gets a hold of him in the backfield there. Nice play, nice 2-yard TFL. As now we'll see 3rd and 12 coming up here. Ball at the 25-yard line. Williams here drops back in the pocket, steps up in the pocket, finds his receiver, able to find him, and that's going to be just short of the first down marker. As he's going to be 2 yards short. Nice play there from Hamilton. And a couple other Ravens on that stop, as we'll see now. 4th down coming up here. We'll see if the Bears will go for it, but they elect not to, and they will they will punt the ball actually to us. Ball's now on their own 18-yard line. As we're doing a little change up there. Looks like we may end up giving Henry the rest of the day off here and let Hill take over. As we are making some changes to our receivers and, of course, trying to freshen up the line here as well. Hand off to Hill as he gets a nice block. Come on, 79. You should have stuck with that block just a little bit more. There's a guy right there. You just let one of the Bears' defensive players right there on him. 3rd and 2, and Hill will get stopped as he is smacked down for a loss of 2 on the play. They'll be forced to punt. Bears get the ball back on their own 39-yard line, as we'll see Swift here runs this one, and he's just galloping there as he gets the first down. We got to stop him here, guys. Making me very nervous here. I think we've gave him over 150 yards now today. As Williams now here going to call his own number instead, and he's going to get brought down. Gets a gain of 2 on the play. And a decent hustle there for the QB. Realizing he didn't have a play there. Man in motion now here for the Bears. That'd be Loveland. Williams here drops back in the pocket, throws. That's going to be caught. And Berlin there will get another catch there. 5th catch of the day, 46 yards for him. And of course, he's already been in the end zone once here today. We'll see now, 4th and 1 coming up here. Obviously, they have to go for here. They want to try to get back in this ball game. Pass there, going to be overthrown. And it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover downs there for Chicago. 6:16 left here for the Ravens, as we'll see another QB blast here. As Jackson almost got blasted there that time, but he does get enough there some positive yards there for him, but he will look like he is going to come out of the game there as he is hurting a bit. So now Cooper Rush will now come in here, which I think is a good time to have the backups come in, especially with a 2-possession lead here. We don't need to get Lamar banged up as I'm working on some new sliders for the wear and tear in this game. As we'll see now, 3rd and 8 coming up. The slider set I have, it's Matt 10s. Of course, the game has been updated here since the last time I played this, which was just a couple days before Thanksgiving. But sometimes Madden acts a little funny. They've had some couple updates as of late. One of those things has been the slider set. At least for the wear and tear, I might have to just have a default set. But I wanted to see that change where you see the players coming in and out. And you have to swap your guys out. You don't only see how the starting offensive lineman out there all the time. You kind of switch guys in and out. And same thing goes for it. Shouldn't happen to the quarterback here, but it's happening a lot more than I'm really enjoying. Anyway, 1st and 10, second down there as Williams there runs and. Bears trying their best to get this ball down the field here with 3:45 left. They can get down here and try to get a quick score here as Loveland's going to get a nice catch there, and he's almost crossing the 50. He'll be stopped at his own 47, and they will get a 1st down. Yes, now Williams here, gunning all his guys back on the line here. Drops back in the pocket, looking. He's going to quickly throw. Actually, just kind of shovel past that one there to Swift. Not much gain there. As we'll see a quick pass. We'll see Cole Clement gets the catch. I think it's the first time we've said his name here today, as he is going to get this one there, but only back to the line of scrimmage. Bears trying anything and everything to get back in this ball game. 35-21. Touchdown here would definitely bring him back in here and still have a shot to try to get back in it. Pass there is going to be intercepted. That's going to go back the other way here, and I think that might be the nail in the coffin here for the Bears. As that's another interception here for Williams. I believe that's his 3rd as Hamilton gets possession here. And a nice job there from Hamilton as he will find a nice interception. Yeah, Hamilton, this is his 2nd of the day here. So, it looks like, this is Williams' 2nd interception of the day. And both of them have been caught by Hamilton. As Hill now tries to come out of the backfield there. He's going to be stopped, and a timeout being called here quickly there by the Bears. Bears are going to try to conserve as much time as they possibly can here, but this game is pretty much done with here, especially if we get in field goal range. And 2nd and 10 coming up here. They need a good hit and turnover here. Oh, nice job there from Hill. A little juke move there. Gets him down to the Bears' 30-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10. Hill in the backfield there with Jackson as he'll get the ball, and nice stop there. As I believe Barrett is going to make the stop, and a timeout's being called by the Bears, I should say. With now 1 timeout remaining for Chicago. 2nd and 14 coming up. Play action here from Jackson. Jackson looking for a deep pass. Jackson decides to run it himself, and he's going to get drilled at the 38. Couple yards lost on that play. We're looking at a 3rd and 18 coming up. Jackson here, or I should say Rush is this time out there. As Rush gets the catch, or gets a throw, and it's going to get the 1st down, and that'll be it for the timeouts now here for Chicago as they burn their last timeout. As Rush is out here, of course, like I said, I just don't understand this, this wear and tear. I mean, I've said it the way it's supposed to be said, but they should not be coming out as much. And really, I know Lamar's getting hit pretty good. I'm doing a horrible job of protecting them at times, but at the same time, he should not be getting bounced out of the game there. But nonetheless, that's fine. We can have Rush out. We can keep Cooper out there and get him ready. But we'll see a flag on the play here, right near the 2-minute warning. And it looks like it's a holding on the offense. That's going to be Limberbun. And that would be a nice little penalty for us as it sets us back at the 27. 2nd and 19 coming up as Rush here quickly throws, and he's going to get hit as he throws. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 3rd down. Looking to see what we can do here on this 3rd down. Need to get the ball inside the 10 to get the first. Pass there going to be completed. Going to be caught, but it's going to be stopped at the 9. As we're now a yard short of getting the first. So now we're going to go for here on 4th down, 4th and 1 to be exact. Hand off. Hill has it. Hill's going to run this one there, and Hill's going to get stopped as he does get the first. But he's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and goal coming up here for Baltimore. As Baltimore is trying to look to get themselves another touchdown here and really put it away. Under center now, Rush is. It looks like it's going to be a pass, or no, it looks like it's going to be a running play. They got the big boys on the line. Hand off to Hill. Hill is trying to run this one, but he's only going to get a yard on the play. We'll see now they'll put the big boys back out there again on 2nd down. 2nd and goal. Ball's on the 1. And this is probably a tush push of some sort here. No, they're going to hand off to Hill, and Hill's going to find his way in there. Nice job of absorbing that hit and keeping going. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Ravens as Justin Hill gets his touchdown. That's going to be his first rushing touchdown of the season. And it's Baltimore now pretty much made sure Chicago cannot come back in this ball game. Still under 2 minutes left here in this game. Ravens put another touchdown on the board. Nice job. Look at that hit there. Brister was trying his best to get him to drop that football there, but he's able to hold on to it and finds his way into the end zone. Taking over the rushing duties there from Henry, who is we decided to take him out of the game there. 42-21 is the score with 32 seconds left here. Williams here is going to try whatever he can to get down the field here and as quickly as he can. And they'll call no huddle. They have no timeouts remaining, so they cannot call nothing. So no huddles all the way down here as they'll go ahead and spike the ball, leaving 19 seconds left. 3rd and 4 coming up. Williams here quickly throws, and that one's going to be overthrown as that's going to be a 4th and 4 now here. And I would imagine they'll be trying to go for here. 15 seconds left. And of course, a prayer now to get him back in the, well, they need several prayers to get back in this ball game here, but a pass is going to be incomplete. Nice job. As we'll see this one in. And the Baltimore Ravens win this one here 42-21. Like I said, I was not too, I was getting a little worried there in the first quarter as they were going to be up by 14. We're able to scrape up 7 points. To go into the second quarter just down by 7 and then turn around, score 14, almost pretty much almost you could say unanswered. And they would score 7 of their own. They had a tie ball game at the half, and then of course pretty much the second half we did a great job there shutting them out. We scored 21 of our own and making a nice 21-point game, 42-21 here in this one. As we had 24 first downs, they had 20. Total offense, 535 yards for us, 408 for the Bears. Rushing yards there wise. It was a great day there for rushing, 34 carries, total of 278 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 from Henry, 1 from Hill, and of course 1 for Jackson. And of course, third down conversions, pretty even there. 7 of 14 there for them. They took more. They had more opportunities getting third downs. We were at 6 of 12 at 50% as well. Fourth down conversions, we were 2 of 3. They were 0 and 2. And then turnovers, +2 for us. We had 1 turnover. It was, of course, that interception. But for Caleb Williams, had a tough day there, the passing wise, especially in the second half there. 3 interceptions there. 2 of them was caught, I believe, by Hamilton in this game today, and the other one was by Alexander. So he did. Yeah, I figured he had. Yeah, there was 3 he threw. I kept thinking there was just 2, 1 from Alexander, 1 from Hamilton, but no. There you see the numbers there. Jackson, He had a decent day there. Of course, just wish he didn't have the interception, but 19 of 26, 214, 2 touchdowns. He has a total of 17 touchdowns of the day. Henry had a great day on the ground, 200 yards there for him, 18 carries. Hill, 10 carries, 42 yards, and Jackson, 5 carries for 37 yards. As for Chicago, there you see Swift, 14 of 115, and a touchdown for him. And, of course, Caleb Williams, 4 of 32. We'll go on to see receiving-wise, as you see Luther Burden, 6 catches for 52 yards, a touchdown. Loveland had 5 catches for 70 yards. Zay Flowers, 5 for 59. I was really trying my best to get to him, but they were just all over him, and we didn't have a really good one-on-one matchup there. The times where he did have a good one-on-one matchup when he was open, I already threw the ball, and when I was looking back at the footage there, I'm like, seriously, like, just the few times I don't look at him, he's open. But yeah, that just how it goes. Defensively, Humphreys had the most tackles there for us. He also had a TFL. Smith had a TFL as well as 6 tackles in the game. Alexander had 5 tackles, interception, his 4th now of the season. And then, of course, Hamilton had 5 tackles, 2 INTs. Sack-wise, Matabuki, there he had 2 tackles, 2 TFLs, and, of course, 2 sacks in the game. Jones had a sack as well as a TFL and 2 tackles there for us as well. So a great day there for the defense. Even though we did give up 21 points, which is fine, But yeah, it was a good day. We finally got ourselves out of. I don't know if this is. I'm assuming this was an early game, so I don't know if they partied too hard. They were still asleep, or what the deal was. But nonetheless, they finally woke up, especially in the second half. Played very well, and did not give up any more points there. So I'm very happy with that. And of course, that helps us get even further now here as we get to pick up another win. Here you see some upgrades as well. Flowers got a nice little upgrade. Isaiah Likely, I'm trying to get him more involved in the passing game as well. He gets a nice little upgrade there in blocking. And then, of course, Oa, there you see there, he's going to get a nice little speed rusher upgrade. He's going to have 80 on that one, 85 overall. Star Dev there, nice. Rosengarten, we'll work on his blocking abilities here. We're going to work on power. Let's see. Power. Yeah, let's work on the power there. And he gets that upgrade to 77 overall there as well. So, not bad at all. I'm really happy with the win that we picked up here today. And now we get ready for Thursday Night Football against the Dolphins. As we take a quick look here at the games coming up here, we've seen earlier. Bills taking on the Panthers. As we'll take a look here, and the Bills, they come back, but they come up short. As Bryce Young wins this one, 28-16. Josh Allen, just a tough day there for the Bills defense, as they did the Carolina did a great job there of really putting them down. As for the Chargers game here, Chargers taking on the Vikings, and they'll win this one. Herbert wins this one 21-10, as he has 202 yards for the day, 2 touchdowns there, as he beats the rookie J.J. McCarthy in that matchup there in La La Land. And that is it for your weekly wrap up there. As we take a look here, get ready for a Thursday night primetime game, and we're going to go to Hard Rock Stadium there at the Miami Meadow Gardens, or whatever they call it now. But Hard Rock is going to be hopping, and they're going to be ready to go here. It's going to be Thursday Night Football. We'll be wearing our Rush colors as well as the Dolphins. We'll check out those. I always like putting those on for Thursday night games. I don't know if the NFL even does that anymore. That used to be a thing they used to do a lot, but we're going to do it, and we'll have our Rush colors there. And, of course, we'll take our 7-0 record on the road here, taking on the 5-3 Dolphins. We'll see how Tua's been, what they've been showing. He's been playing pretty well here, so we'll see. We'll test him. We got Cheetah, and also we have who else? who else is the other receiver there? Waddle. So Jalen Waddle and of course Tyreek Hill. We have to deal with those two there, and that's on opposite ends of the field at that. So one on the left and one on the right. So it's gonna be fun trying to get that get that game plan set up. But we'll see. We'll do our best, and we'll try to see what's going on, and we'll see if we can put these fishies to sleep. But that is it for this episode of the Baltimore Ravens franchise. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Not to mention, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Of course, there's all our socials down below in the description. You guys can follow us there as well. And of course, don't forget our second channel here on YouTube, where we do more sim-based Madden stuff. Right now, we got the the Denver Broncos mission recondition series, as well as several others. And of course, we got FIFA and FC and all that kinds of stuff over there on the second channel. So go over to ESGNet plus LP. There's a link down below for that, and go check out those series as well. And like and subscribe over there as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here, for more of the Baltimore Ravens franchise as we go on the road and take on the 5-3 Miami Dolphins. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.